I'm going to show you how to do a lateral deadlift. You're going to need a dumbbell, but you can also do this with a barbell. So you're going to take a wide stance and you're going to be doing a hip hinge in the frontal plane. I'm going to grab my dumbbell. You can work up to heavier and heavier dumbbells as long as your form is really good. Now I'm just going to start to shoot my hips backward as I lean into this side. Now, as always, I want to make sure that at the bottom of my motion, I have my hip, knee, and ankle all in alignment at the bottom of the motion, and then I push through this side and come back up to standing. Inhale, come down, and then exhale. Now, with a deadlift, you're thinking about your hips shooting backward more than you're thinking about squatting into the motion like this, okay? So rather than being upright, I'm thinking about hinging down and shooting the hips back toward the wall behind me. The other thing that's unique about a deadlift, that I am keeping this dumbbell or my weight close to my leg, and the position of this dumbbell matters a lot. So I'm gonna inhale on my way down, watching that hip, knee, ankle alignment, push through all four corners of my foot, and stand back upright. Inhale, hinging at the waist. My hips shoot backward. I should feel a nice lengthening in my glute, and then I'm going to push off of that floor and then stand upright. Now, as you get better and better at this, you're going to lean more into that lengthening of the hamstring, lengthening of the glute, and then pushing through there, and you're gonna feel a different part of your hamstring than when you do a regular deadlift. So I'm gonna shoot my hips backward and then come back up to standing. Now I'm gonna repeat on the other side. So I'm going to inhale, come down, shooting the hips back, trying to keep my feet grounded, all four corners down, and then exhale all the way through. I feel more of that lateral or outer hamstring when I do this, as opposed to when I do my regular deadlift. I feel more of my middle hamstring. Now I'm really feeling that in there. And so you're working on finding that hamstring and that glute while you're doing this motion. And you're gonna find that by getting that glute length by shooting the hips back. Inhale, exhale. Now, my back is gonna stay nice and flat while I'm doing my deadlift. I am not going to be arching my back or rounding my back forward. You're not reaching through the spine, okay? So my back stays flat and my hips are the only thing that's shooting backward. I am not reaching down through the spine. I am not overarching my back like that. I just wanna make sure that your spine stays in neutral the whole time. You inhale on your way down, and then exhale on your way up with a nice flat back. If you're having a hard time getting that motion down with that nuance, please tell me. If you're not feeling your hamstrings or your glutes, there's lots of things we can do to address that. So please let me know if you have any questions. And this is your lateral deadlift motion.